person you consume agency content from the most is probably so ass. I could lap them, my friends could lap them, everybody who knows a little bit about agency knowledge can lap them. And you need to stop consuming content from them because it's not going to help you get to 10k. Honestly, 10k is a shit goal to begin with. Why are you aiming for 10k in revenue anyway? Are you good in the head? It's so stupid. And the reason I say this is, like, alhamdulillah, in the last 2 years we've gone from essentially, I never knew what even an agency properly was, right? And now we do 275k a month in revenue, and it's not because I listened to stupid advice, or it's not because I followed and consumed so much content like, oh, 0 to 10k, 0 to 10k. I didn't do that, and the reason you're not successful is because you're doing that currently, right? And I'll be honest, this is kind of like a way for me just to rant and ramble because I hate the agency space. Agency space is full of so many kind of dumb people who, number one, think agency is the end all be all. They think, I'm going to be an agency owner, I'm going to do this forever. Why do you want to be an agency owner forever? It doesn't make sense, number one. Number two is they love this 10k goal when 10k isn't shit. I ran an agency, we hit 10k, yeah. I think we hit 10k 6 months in, then we failed for like a year, then we hit 10k again. And 10k is nothing, man. Like, if you actually have a service, right, you're going to need people. You're going to have, obviously, that service is going to cost something. 10k is going to do shit for you. 10k from that, in the average agency profit margin is 20 to 30%. So why are you gooning over 2-3k a month? It's so stupid, right? And even the methods that these guys teach you is silly. Well, reach out cold email via this, or do this. And they structure your brain in such a way, right, where that 0 to 10k goal becomes like this milestone amount. Like, people talk about it like with girls, right? They're like, if you put girls on a pedestal, they're never gonna like you. If you put money on a pedestal, you're never gonna get it. And it's the same thing with that 10k goal. I used to do this as well, and that's why I'm kind of ranting on the topic. I used to be like, 0 to 10k, that's the goal, man, that's the goal. Aaron, my business partner, this is where we go for, and he was the same, right? And what happened? We never got 10k or 10k because our goal was twisted. As an agency, your main goal, right, is to actually provide a good service that people can buy from and people are going to retain from. And what does that mean? Is that your goal should be structured around the results of your product. So for us, for example, 0 to 10k, yeah, once we switch that to let's just become the best at creatives, the money just flew in. The money, alhamdulillah, just flew in. And that's exactly what you need to do and where you need to put your goal. You need to make your goal, okay, how can I actually be the best at my service? And when it comes to the tactics, a lot of these agency owners tell you as well, it's like, hey, reach out to 1,000 people a day, they need to cold call. And it's like, there's so much more higher leverage movements that you can do. For example, what got us our first client is I made a billboard, right? So I made a billboard for this client, and this client was at the top of the game. We weren't getting clients like them. I was cold emailing, I was cold DMing, and we were getting shit clients, man, like clients that couldn't even afford the $1,000 a month. And I was like, bro, this is not working. And we got a mentor, and our mentor said to us is, make a celebrity list of people who are respected in the space and it'll be a dream to work with them. And I spent most of my time when it comes to outreach focused on them, right? So what I did is I researched what the person liked. Okay, cool, he liked football, they have a second brand. Maybe the first brand I won't be able to work with just at the moment because I don't have case studies, but the second brand I can work with, right? And then what happened is, bang, man, I did my research. I cancelled them on Twitter, got like 40 likes, but it got their attention. Then I made the Kanye East cameo, making a song essentially saying, let metrics make your ads. And then on the third thing, what I did is I made a billboard, right? And that beat like 40,000 off the cold emails we did. That actually single movement is the biggest thing we did as an agency and probably is what helped us grow. And it's all because we didn't think inside the box. All these agency gurus, all they do is tell you inside the box, do this, do that, you're going to get results. And 9 out of 10 times, I'll be honest, it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. You're not caring about your service. You're not doing anything outside the box. You're just being the same as everyone else. And the market can see that. You need, a lot of people think agency has just a get rich quick scheme. It's not that. You're actually a service provider and you need to be good at what you do. So simple video. If you're gooning over 0 to 10k, stop watching videos like this. Honestly, give yourself a slap right now because it's just stupid, man. I can't lie, people like that actually just jar me, man. You can do so much better. Focus number 1 on actually being really good at your service. Focus number 2 on thinking outside the box of how you can get your clients. Maybe mail them something, maybe even try go to their office, maybe make a YouTube video, maybe make a Twitter video. research your consumer, where they are, what they like, and make a video for them. Literally one client can change your life. And I'm actually like, we're a factor of this because we did this online, right? This is why social media is so beautiful. So we tried to get that one client, and we did the billboard, we did the Kanye East cameo. What else? I cancelled them, right? And loads of other brands that our target audience saw, and that's how we got some of our biggest clients, like Pride McQueen, like even that's where Connor come from, innit? So Jack Group, Liquid London, Tom Scott, and the Essence Oil, that's where they really came from. So it's like one video can change your life. So you need to stop gooning and doing what everyone else is doing, right? And you need to focus on what is your competitors not doing, and how can you be outside the box. And then that combined with a good service, you're gonna eventually hit something that works. But most of you are just too short-sighted to see that, because you have 10k in your mind. Like, you're not gonna make 10k. You're not gonna do that for a while anyway, especially with 10k revenue. I'm focused on a creative agency, so my margins are gonna be a bit different. But let's say even if you're like a Facebook leads agency, like, you're still going to want to hire someone. Like, why are you making an agency if you're not going to hire people, right? So just stop being a gooner and thinking about 0 to 10k. Stop watching content from people who've only gone 10 20k as an agency, and they start gooning and they start making a course or a consulting program like that. Like, they're not the people you want to watch. I'm only making this channel, because number one, I can't lie, it'd be good for me to just rant. Number two is I used to watch loads of agency content and it was shit, so this is going to actually be some good content. And number three, I have time now because I've actually got leverage, right? Like, for me right now, the best leverage is hiring the best people for the company and consulting, like overseeing, this brand, overseeing results. Is this person the best? And that's my highest leverage, so I have time to do stuff like this now. But essentially, if you're watching 0 to 10k, you're a muppet, you're a schmuck, sort yourself out. Like, instantly turn YouTube off, go look at your offer and go look at your product and be like, how can I make this better? And then go look at the clients that you want and be like, how can I think outside the box and get them? That is genuinely the best advice that you'd get, instead of gooning over a morning routine or gooning over whatever else you watch, like a 10-20 minute video. These are 5 tips that I wish I knew. Like, bro, just shut up and do the work. It's that simple.